We have this tiny off-grid RV kitchen, and we have one big question.
Can we recreate this viral pumpkin cream cheese muffin from Starbucks? Only one way to find out.
Oh.
Okay, I've got the list from Emily. I'm gonna go in and grab everything we need, and to be honest, I kind of like grocery shopping. Find it therapeutic. But let's see if we get some deals. Here we go. Yep. Stuck. Yes, now I don't have to slice almonds myself. Emily's favorite aisle. Ooh. Get her a surprise. You know what driving this motorhome reminds me of?
What's that?
It reminds me of driving that old Vespa style scooter we used to have.
Uh-huh.
It reminds me of that.
Because the power?
Because the lack of power? That's good. They're so small that you're so influenced by like the wind and the cars around you.
Oh.
You know, it's like on those, and it makes me feel like if you lean one way or the other, it's like it goes with you. Feels like you and the motorhome are one. I'm in the app for this store and it says they're sold out. Told you these were viral. I'm gonna see what's nearby. We're gonna find one. Hey, that was a close call. Behold.
The goods have been acquired. All right. The Starbucks location actually had one. So this, there we go, is what we will be creating today. It is a pumpkin muffin, and it has a little bit of a cream cheese filling. And then it looks like this is a pumpkin seed, maybe almond around the edges. So we will see how that goes. Let's get this all set up here in the kitchen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, wait, hold on. Babe, babe, babe.
I got cars waiting on me. I can't stop.
I'd like to sit in the chair. Let me hold onto the camera too. Oh, oh. Okay, now you're just, let me just put this away.
Scare you there?
That could have been catastrophic.
Sorry, I just realized we've never actually had anyone ride in the back while we've driven. I know you can in RVs.
I would need to wear a helmet.
Yeah.
It's dangerous back there.
All right, well, let's go and head off grid, huh?
Okay.
The beach, to 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 the beach.
What are you calling a beach? I see spaces up there.
You can see space?
I think so.
I think you're right. Cool.
got a sweet spot.
It is so freaking nice. I want to show you guys around. It's a really nice day and the beach is stunning and it's not too crowded. And we couldn't pick a better place to be stealth cooking. We could be anywhere once we close up and just use our imagination, so.
Well, I'll start getting prepped for muffin making and Joe will give you a little tour around.
Wow. Yeah, I'm blown away. This is so nice. And I'm just so happy we can bring our RV anywhere we want and do stuff like this. So, man, just taking that view. And we're parked just right here. Look at that. For now, we got some copycat muffins to cook.
So I scoured the internet for the highest rated copycat Starbucks pumpkin cream cheese muffin recipe, and I did a test round and I had to make a few little tweaks. But if you are interested in this recipe and want to try it yourself on or off grid, I have posted all the details below. So step one, let's just get some of the prep done and we're gonna melt some butter. Let's go. One thing to always remember, which even though I've been baking my whole life, I constantly forget, is don't forget to preheat the oven before you start baking, because you always end up having to wait so long. I know I'm not the only one who does this, but oven on, let's melt some butter.
All right, well, Emily is going to town on baking. Since it's spooky season, I am going to take this cute little, I don't know what this is. How do you describe this, Emily?
It's a mystery squash from the garden that I grew. I believe it's a butternut squash that cross-pollinated with a cucumber. And then it over-ripened, and that's what gave it that nice orange color.
Amazing. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to try and carve the spookiest thing that I can think of in the background while she's, you know, making delicious treats. Fun.
Joe's in charge of the trick. I'm in charge of the treats.
Alright, I'm really not very good at this, and especially on this small of a carving item. Yeah, small canvas, but if I execute this correctly, you guys are going to love it. I just know it.
I pre-made all of the dry ingredient mix. Okay, so this is just the all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder. I added a little cream of tartar, which is different from the recipe. This has the pumpkin pie spice mix, which I make myself with cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, ginger, and some allspice, I think is what cardamom. There's some granulated sugar in here and some salt. And I love pre-packing dry ingredients, so when I'm ready to bake, I can just do the wet ingredients, dump this baby in, piece of cake. Pumpkin puree. It's almost 2 cups. The egg. So I love my vanilla, so I'm using a regular vanilla. My homemade vanilla extract. You can see all the vanilla beans in there. And for fun, also I'm gonna use a little bit of almond. This just gives it a nice little subtle extra zing. I think it also really nicely enhances the vanilla. Personal opinion.
This is the part I forgot I don't like. Why I don't carve pumpkins, because I gotta get all this stuff on the inside out, and it's disgusting. This one's especially small.
Let's scoop some muffins.
Is it edible?
Yeah. I mean, you could get salmonella, but it's definitely, you can eat it.
Did you say salmon?
Mm-hmm. It's a really pretty female salmon, a salmonella.
I was told by Emily that I could try the batter and that it's safe and I'm going to be perfectly fine. Wow. Oh, wow. This should be turned into a drink. That is so good. Look at this.
The pumpkin spice latte like Starbucks has?
Stop it. Fine. That makes sense.
They beat you to it.
All right, back to the pumpkin. Or squash.
Pumpkins are squashes. But not all squashes are pumpkin. Making my little almond pumpkin seed little mix to sprinkle on top. Now we are going to make the cream cheese filling that we are going to insert inside each muffin. One thing I am gonna do that I did on my tester muffins that I think went well is going a little extra on the cream cheese filling. I feel like the Starbucks ones kind of skimp out, leaving you to want a little bit more cream cheese filling. And so, you know, here in Emily's kitchen, you get what you're craving, and we're all craving a little more cream cheese filling. So I'm gonna double up the filling recipe. I might not use it all, but at least I can be as generous as I please. So let's go.
Pretty much like a human KitchenAid. Yeah. That stuff, I can tell, is not easy to mix, right?
Nope. Elbow grease.
Looks tough. Back to the pumpkin.
Alright, so mixing the cream cheese filling, it's a little thick and stiff because I did not bring the cream cheese to room temperature as I'm supposed to, but a little hack, since I have the oven going and it has a little heat thing coming off here. Vent. Thank you, words. I'm going to leave this right here and let that just slowly soften for the next few minutes, and I'll meet you back while it softens and then we'll fill them up. I have big news because Joe told me I have to tell you. Pastry bags can sometimes be annoying to fill up, and the RV has provided the best hack on how to fill these. I had an empty mason jar, one of the big guys, and you can just set them in like so and just wrap the top around, and bam, it's so easy to fill and you don't have to hold it. You can just go up, up. So stay tuned. topped these babies with the pumpkin seeds, cream cheese filling, a little bit of almond crush too, because it kind of seemed like that's what they put on. Let's throw these babies in the oven and see what happens, because they're gonna get ginormous. Wish me luck. All right, while the muffins are baking, we're gonna clean up a little bit, and how about I give you a little tour of our kitchen? Ooh. All right, those are baking in the oven. Let's do a little kitchen tour, but also, if you're new here and you have no idea what's going on, my name's Emily. Behind the camera, that's Joe, and this is our 1986 Toyota Odyssey that we have renovated but really rebuilt from the ground up. And this is our wonderful kitchen that we have spent 2 years making. We've got lots of countertop space. We got our stove top, got a nice little refrigerator right here. We got our charging stations, water level, tank level, energy solar charging viewing station. Control panel. All right. And below our oven, we have my favorite feature is our wonderful Iceco freezer slash fridge. Over here, we got our water pumping, water heating stuff back here. It's ugly. It might be pretty someday, but that's just how it looks. And that's why we got a curtain over it. We have some unfinished drawers that are going to be painted this green color someday, but we're having too much fun adventuring, so we haven't gotten to that yet. But we got all our silverware, our pots and pans, and more pots and pans and sourdough supplies, because also, if you don't know already, I'm obsessed with baking, especially sourdough. All right, so we got more counter space over here. We got a lovely deep sink with an extendable hose so I can do all the dishes, because I create all the dishes. And then just behind us, when you're done cooking, you have a wonderful dinette to cram into with your friends and family and enjoy whatever you baked. Did I miss anything?
No, that's a powerful kitchen for an RV.
For an RV, we are sitting pretty. On the last test bake, this guy was a lot bigger, and mine came out a little bit smaller. So I upped the dough, and I think mine are going to be bigger this time.
Ready?
Maybe. We'll find out. Our lovely little toothpick will tell us the truth. Oh yeah, no. Another fun fact about me, or maybe not so fun fact, but the reason why I pursued baking and still bake as much as I do is because I gained these baking skills at a young age, because I came from a family that didn't buy many treats or processed snacks. So if I wanted a sweet treat, I was allowed to bake it, but my parents wouldn't ever buy me anything because of all the chemicals and junk that's inside it, I guess. But back then, I didn't know. I thought they were just mean. Sorry, parents. Anyways, so that is out of desperation. I taught myself how to make all the sweet treats I was craving that I wish I could buy. And that skill has paid off in adulthood, because now I can typically replicate most recipes or food items that sound good.
Yes.
Right, Joe?
Yeah, that's so true. I am the proud recipient of all these delicious baked goods. And me growing up, I got to have probably a lot more than you did.
All the snacks.
But I will say, everything you bake is far superior to anything that's actually out there. And I mean that.
I believe it, because the one thing my mom did teach me that seemed to have worked is a way to a man's heart is through their stomach.
Yeah, you like go in and then you head north up with the hand. It's spooky season.
That's more than spooky.
Okay.
They're so big.
Oh my god.
Jumbo muffins.
Okay, so it's time to reveal the super spooky carving that I've been working on in the background for a minute, but I think it's going to be best revealed with all the lights down. So let me do that real quick. A little better. All right, let's light the match.
It's perfect. Wait, I can't wait to see what it is. 'Cause
Right.
I don't even know. Ready? They're a big reveal.
The most spooky thing I could think of to carve into this, and I think you can all relate, is... Although it went out. No, see, that's... Gee whiz. No, just don't even do
Okay,
that.
yeah, that's right.
It's all good.
Okay.
Let's try again. So the most spooky thing that I could think of to carve, and all of you can relate, is a check engine light. No, nobody wants that. That is a nightmare.
Oh,
Look at that. It actually lights up like a check engine light. Isn't that cool?
That's actually really good.
I
Oh my
can't believe it
gosh.
Good
Good
job,
job, baby.
Thank you.
I'm
Look at this thing
impressed.
glowing in the back. All right.
Well, yeah, let's go put it in our spooky land.
Here, you hold it and I'll bring the camera so everyone can see. All right, we got it. We got hair on it. Ugh. Okay, we got the viral Starbucks pumpkin cream cheese muffin right here. And the beautiful, should be viral, pumpkin cream cheese muffin from Emily right here. And now for my favorite part, we get to taste test.
Let's go.
So I think it makes sense to go for the Starbucks one first.
I would say cut them in quarters.
Look at that. Got dog hair, and we didn't even bring our dogs. I'll let you cut that. Ooh, yeah. Look at this. Starbucks, huh? Starbucks has a standard for its pastries and breakfast treats.
They usually third party out good bakeries to do it. So
These are made in a giant facility.
very heavy on the ginger. It's like a ginger muffin.
I taste that. They have...
It tastes like gingerbread more than... Well, and I will say this. We bought one of these last week, and it wasn't this gingery.
No, you're right. This one also... Call me crazy. This one's slightly more...
Dry.
Dry.
And like it is a little bit.
Yeah, it's very crumbly, which...
It's not bad. It has a good moisture. I wouldn't say it was dry. It just is
Yeah.
crumbly.
But there is that distinct Starbucks pumpkin spice flavor that you would expect. So they are consistent.
Mm-hmm. And I would say this is going to be more tried and true to a denser pumpkin flavor and spice,
Mm-hmm.
where this one kind of whitewashes it. But we'll find out.
Let's You know what?
Just in general, the cream cheese flavor is like so much better.
You just read my mind, and that was the first comment I would love to acknowledge. My gosh, is theirs even cream cheese? That's insane. They taste so different. And this one, like
It might not, because a lot of bakeries do have a weird, like if you're in the bakery industry, especially home
I
bakers,
gotta give it another bite.
there's a weird thing about cream cheese where you can't do, like, cream cheese isn't shelf stable unless you add a certain amount of sugar to it. And so
Wow.
There's times legally they can't you actually use cream cheese. They have to use, this is probably flour and sugar and butter or like some other oil of some sort.
Yeah.
And then there's a cream cheese flavoring that they add.
It does, yeah. There's no doubt in my mind that's the truth, because the flavor difference between those is so drastic. It reminds me of, like, you know those really cheap birthday cakes you can get in the grocery store?
It has that weird artificial taste.
And then you have a nice homemade one. The frosting and stuff. Yeah, so that is an absolute...
So let's see if Joe has the balls to ask somebody on the street.
Oh boy. So if you're a baker, I highly recommend you give this recipe a try, because...
With my edits.
And definitely go buy the Starbucks one and try them side by side. That's remarkable. That's a huge difference, and that was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to taste something new.
What should we do next?
Leave a comment. Let us know what copycat recipe we should do.
He wants to do crunch wraps off grid. What do you think we should do?
Yeah, I want to hear it. So thank you guys for being here and hanging out. Thank you for liking and sharing. Also, if you want some more content behind the scenes and fun stuff from this episode, join our Patreon in the description below. But we'll see you guys next time.
Here, have a bite.
Mmm.
Have a bite.
Mmm. That's a Starbucks one.
Oh no! So now there's only one chance of somebody doing a side by side. Eric, come be a stranger.